Welcome to Gemara Academy. In this class we will learn Tosfos Dibur Maschel V'Adumya Demaris Negayim Ketana. Let's begin by first showing the map of the Gemara. You can see what part of the Gemara Tosfos will be addressing. So we have in our Gemara the question that if we're going to explain, we had an original question. Why does our Mishnah count 8 cases of Yitzah, Yitzias HaShabbos, Shtayim Shin Arba B'Fnim, and Shtayim Shin Arba B'Chutz? And the Mishnah Masechta Shavuos only counts a total of 4. Yitzias HaShabbos, Shtayim Shin Arba, V'Sulay, and nothing more. The Gemara tried to answer that in Shavuos, since it's not the main place to discuss the halachas of Shabbos, the Tana only counts the Avis and not the Tolis. And we're left with a total of 4 Avis. So the Gemara asks, if you're only counting Avis are only Yitzias. Haitzah, carrying out is an Av. Hachanasa, carrying in, is a Tulda. And if that's the case, we're only left with 2 cases, not 4. We have the Ani doing Haitzah, and we have a case of the Usher, the Balabais doing Haitzah. That totals 2 cases, not 4. And the Gemara then bavarns, it addresses a possible response that somebody might want to say. And the Gemara says, and if you will tell me, V'chi tema, mehen l'chiyuv mehen l'ptur, maybe it counts a total of 4 because it's counting the Haitzahs that are chayiv, and it's also counting the Haitzahs that are pater. There are another 2 Haitzahs in the Mishnah that are pater. If the Balabayas lifted up the object, he did the Akira, and he moved it out into Rishus Harabim, but he didn't do the Hanacha. Rather, the Ani did the Hanacha. That's one case of Haitzah. That's pater, because neither did the complete malacha. And then another case of Haitzah that's pater is if the Balabayas only did the Akira, and then the Ani, and he put it into the Ani's hand, and then the Ani carried it out and did the Hanacha. Maybe that's how we have 4 cases, because it counts the Haitzahs that are Chayiv and the Haitzahs that are pater. Says the Gemara, if you will tell me that, I'll respond to you that can't be the case, because it has to be similar to the other case in the Mishnah Masechta Shavuos of Maris Negayim. And just like Maris Negayim, when it says Shnayim Shein Arba, they're all 4 chayiv, so to here they all 4 need to be chayiv. And therefore our question remains, if they're all 4 chayiv, if they all have to be chayiv, and we're only counting haitzahs, the aves, there'll only be a total of 2 cases and not 4. So that's the part of the Gemara that Tosfos will be discussing. Let's begin with the general outline. The Gemara explained that just like by Maris Negayim are all the cases chayiv, so too all the cases of Yitzias HaShabbos must be chayiv. Tosfos will explain why we use Maris Negayim as a proof to show that all cases need to be chayiv, and we don't use Shavuos or Yedias HaTumah. So let's begin. The Gemara said, Ma hasam kulam l'chiyuva, af hacha kulam l'chiyuva. Just like over there by Maris Negayim, all the cases are chayiv, so too by Yitzias HaShabbos, they all need to be chayiv. So Tosfos doesn't ask the question outright, he just supports the information in the Gemara. This, he says, that the Gemara used Maris Negayim as the example to show that all cases need to be chayiv, and it didn't use Shavuos or Yedias HaTumah, says Tosfos, it's because the only way we even know that the cases of Shavuos and Tumah are all chayiv is because Maris Negayim are all chayiv. We can't say just like Shavuos are chayiv, so too Yitzias HaShabbos are all chayiv, or just like Maris Negayim are Yedias HaTumah are chayiv, so too Yitzias HaShabbos are chayiv. Because who said Shavuos are all chayiv and Yedias HaTumah are all chayiv? The only one that all of them are certainly chayiv, without a doubt, and from there we learn that the others have to all be chayiv, is Maris Negayim. And like Tosfos says, since by Shavuos and Yedias HaTumah there are arguments in some of the cases whether they are chayiv, and so too by Yitzias HaShabbos now we have some cases that are pater, like when they each did part of the malacha. The way that we know that all the cases in the Mishnah and Shavuos have to all be cases of chayiv is because by Maris Negayim are chayiv, so too the rest are chayiv. And actually the Gemara in Shavuos says this. The Gemara determines that all the cases of Shavuos and Yedias HaTumah are chayiv, from this that by Maris Negayim they're all chayiv. So we'll leave this side extended discussion that occurs here for another class possibly. So to summarize Tosfos, we explained that the reason why Maris Negayim is used as the proof that all cases of Yitzias HaShabbos must be chayiv, just like all the cases of Maris Negayim are chayiv, and we don't use Shavuos and Yedias HaTumah as the proof, it's because even by Shavuos and Yedias HaTumah, we don't know that they're all chayiv, and the only way we do is because Maris Negayim are all chayiv.